welcome back. Onesie here. I'm gonna be talking to you guys about the Rainbow Cup matchups and the best Pokemons that you guys can take into the Rainbow Cup. Okay, this is kind of like a deep dive for each Pokemon that I'm gonna be talking to you guys. So anyway, welcome. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing as well as hitting the like button on the video, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Not against your competitors, just your friends. I'm kidding. You can share it with anyone you want. So another thing that you guys need to know about my channel, I have so many different social medias that you can see on the screen where you guys can follow me and get to know me as well as get some nice tips and hints on PvP. Also anything related to Pokemon Go. And if you're interested in learning a lot of new things, don't forget to subscribe and see what I post. Alright guys, let's get started. Yeah, in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about Forrestress. The Pokemon is a beast, to be honest, and it's well tanky in this meta. Okay, so Rainbow Cup, if you are thinking of taking a bug type, Forrestress is one of your Pokemon that you can take into the PvP Rainbow Cup. Okay, remember, so you get to choose 6 Pokemons and this can be in your roster for your PvP Cup. Okay, let me break this down to certain perspectives. Okay, so Forrestress is a bug type and it got a really good move sets. Okay, if you have a bug bite as a fast move, it will be OP. Okay, so you need to have a bug bite as a fast move. As a Forrestress Pokemon user, your Pokemon must have a bug bite as a fast move. Having a struggle bug, pointless, delete that Forrestress and move on. Okay, I'm kidding. So anyway, the charge moves you must have is either Heavy Slam or Earthquake. Okay, so it's gonna cost you some dust to get the second moveset. If you don't have any dust, don't worry, you can still go with Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam is the most damageable moveset Pokemon called Forrestress. Okay, so Earthquake also a good choice because you can surprise your enemy with an Earthquake. So let's have a look at the key matchup and the top counters. We're gonna go into Gamefreak website, and okay, Forrestress is a bug type and a steel type, to be honest. Dual typing is really good for any PvP games because you can have a really strong weakness. I'm kidding, you can really have a really strong moveset, or you can have a really strong way of beating your opponent, because Forrestress ranks on attack 244 out of -16, which is not that bad, but when it comes to defense, Forrestress is quite OP. Rank 52 when it's really maxed out. It's rank 52 when it's really maxed out to its potential out of 516. Stamina also looking good as well, 157 out of -16. This is when it's really maxed out to the max CP. Remember that, guys. Okay, you can have a Forrestress through a Pineco. Evolved version of Pineco only costs you 50 candy to get Forrestress. Not too bad. You can find a Pineco any nesting in your local parks. As you guys can see here, Forrestress is weak to fire. Okay, if you see any fire type, it will be a go now. Okay, so you have to just swap it or let it die. Okay, so if you see a Forrestress against a fire type, game over for you guys. I'm telling you right now. But remember, in this cup there's 5 different types that you can use: fire, electric, water, grass and bug. Okay, so Forrestress is good against bug type. Its own bug type resistance means strong against the bug types. Dragon type, fairy, grass, ice, normal, poison, psychic and steel. Okay, it's strong against a lot of things but only weak to fire. Kind of like a low-key beast, but Charizard can burn it down with the blast burn. Okay, so remember that one. So let's have a look at its best IV. Alright guys, so in order to have a good Forrestress, you guys need to have a level 25.5 Forrestress to have 100% max potential, CP, as well as the base stats for your PvP cup under 1500. Under 1500 CP, you can have a 100% potential with a level 25.5, but you need to find the IV range of 0 attack, 9 defense, and 15 stamina. Okay, so when you have all of these, you will have 100% potential PvP reliable Forrestress. Okay, so you guys need to know all of that things. So I'm gonna leave the links for this one down below so you guys can research, do your things. Anyway guys, if you are still watching my video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the subscription button, like and subscribe guys, so that way you won't miss a thing. To be honest, you won't miss anything if you subscribe to me, because I'm going to be talking to you about certain things that you guys probably don't know. So let's talk about its key matchup. Key matchup is obviously on pvpoke.com. It tells you grass is a key matchup for Forrestress because grass is weak to bug. Obviously the bug is weak to bug. Beedrill also weak to bug. So Venomoth, Meganium and Venusaur. Forrestress is a really good counter against all these typings, grass typings people will be bringing in. Venusaur, Meganium, Executor with Confusion and stuff like that. Yeah boys. So remember, you need to have Forrestress in your team just to play with your opponent's mind. Okay, if you see any type of fire type, see you later alligator, bye bye to your Forrestress, game over. Okay, so before that happens, well, I want you guys to know certain things. Okay, I'm gonna go with 2 different matchups to see how this works out. Okay, first I'm gonna do a counter against a Forrestress. Now I'm gonna explain how exactly you can counter the counter. Alright guys, let's have a look at this PvPoke battle thing. This really helps a lot of things for people who's still learning about PvP in Surf League Arena. Not only that, people who already know about certain things but they don't know some other things, you can come and test it out without doing the thing. Alright guys, I'm gonna go with no shield this time to show you guys what's exactly gonna happen to your Forrestress if you're going against the Charizard or any fire types. Okay, Charizards obviously come out with 5 spin and blast spin. Obviously there's going to be a second moveset, Dragon Claw, bait your shield and stuff like that, but you guys need to know a little trick and tips regarding this thing. Let's simulate this battle and see where it's going to end. Okay, as you can see, Forrestress gonna die so quickly against the Charizard. The reason for that because of its blast spin moveset. Yeah, so for a Charizard to make a blast spin charge move with how many fast moves? Okay, so as you can see, if you're playing against an opponent, you can see the animation on your opponent. The Charizard goes 1 fire spin, 2 fire spin, 3rd and 4th. When it comes to 4th, you can swap your thing to a water type or any type that Charizard is weak to. Okay, so you can take the blast burn. Still blast burn is gonna hurt anyway. It's either that or use a shield. If you don't want to use a shield, you go with swapping with the 4th spin. Okay, or when it goes to his 5th spin, you can swap it before he hits the charge move, so that way you can bait the charge move and get a blast burn in your face on your Charizard counter. But remember, bug bite takes a lot of bug bites to get nothing. Okay, in order to get a rock tomb takes a lot of things. Charizard, you can't use heavy slam because fire melts steel, right? Okay, so that you guys need to know that earthquake can destroy that Charizard, but if you're against a Charizard, you must have a rock tomb because you can use earthquake and heavy slam against all the other key matchup. But the main thing is Forrestress is there to be sacrificed and shield baiting. Okay, so that's why Forrestress is there. Charizard is the biggest counter for you, so you just remember not to go overcommit with bug type team. Okay, because a lot of people will be bringing fire type to counter the grass type and bug, because they know a lot of people will be bringing these tanks into the team. But Forrestress is good against all the other types and is resistance to a lot of types. As you can see here, there's resistance to dragon, fairy, grass, ice, normal, poison and psychic and steel. Yeah, so you need to know all of that things in order to counter Charizard. When it comes to 4th fire spin, swap your Forrestress to a Charizard counter, so that way you can do it. Otherwise, if you want to sacrifice your Forrestress and wait for like the timer to run out and pick for another Pokemon where you can counter the Charizard, and if they swap, then you swap into their other counter and finish them up that way. So that way you can still win the game but you need to know all that steps, like how many Forrestress strong against. Okay, so Forrestress is strong against a lot of things. Let's say Venusaur, a lot of people will be bringing a Venusaur or Meganium. So out of both of these, Venusaur and Meganium, Meganium's probably the MVP there. Let's check a Meganium against a Forrestress. Okay, Forrestress with a heavy slam, no shield, and also Meganium with a no shield as well. Meganium with a frenzy plant, earthquake. I'll go with earthquake. I think I'll go with earthquake. A lot of people will be bringing an earthquake. Solar beam is another story. If you get hit by a solar beam, game over. Earthquake also destroys you. So anyway, let's simulate this gameplay I got here. Okay, so as you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 bug bite does. Each bug bite does 4 damage, 17 bug bite to get to a heavy slam, and heavy slam does 45 damage. Okay, so yeah, so that's a lot of bug bite, but it's a fast move, so it just goes so quickly. So without you knowing, you'll be tapping the phone 17 times without you noticing anyway. So with a Vine Whip, Meganium will take 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 to get to an earthquake. They will come up with an earthquake rather than a frenzy plant. The reason for that, because the bug type is, the frenzy plant's not going to do much, but still it's a legacy move and it's strong. It will do a big damage, but still people go for the earthquake to surprise you, because yeah, so on and so forth. So let's have a look. Petrol Blizzard, see. Okay, so now you can see if the person got Petrol Blizzard or Solar Beam. Let's see Solar Beam. Okay, if they have a solar beam as well without a frenzy plant, you can see after your 17 taps, you can get a heavy slam out and 3 bug bite without a shield, they're gonna. Okay, but remember, Vine Whip, 1 2 3 4 5 6 Vine Whip to make a frenzy plant. Yeah, you need to remember that frenzy plant takes 6 Vine Whip to make a frenzy plant with a Meganium. That's a lot of damage there, but because it's not weak to grass, it gives 25 damage, so that's a good thing for your Forrestress. Forrestress is really OP in this situation. Okay, Venusaur is here. See Venusaur with the sludge bomb, frenzy plant, no shield thing, and let's simulate quickly. As you can see, your Forrestress still win against a Venusaur without a shield. Okay, if the Venusaur uses a shield, they still lose against your bug bite Forrestress with a heavy slam. Reason for that, you can pull out a heavy slam so quickly, but heavy slam does 1 damage. Oh wait a second, they used the shield, that's why it does 1 damage. Shouldn't make any damage at all then, but anyway, 1 damage. Venusaur with a shield. I don't think they can go for another shield. Yeah, if they go for another shield, by the time they go for another shield, they can still lose, and they can go with like 3 frenzy plants. Still, you survive with 10 HP. Basically, if they use 2 shield to save the Venusaur at this stage, you already won the game. As you can know, your other Pokemons can destroy the rest of the team if they are not weak to the enemy team. So remember that. So Forrestress is good against all these grass type because it's a bug type and steel. So remember to have Forrestress in your team. Anyway guys, so you need to have bug bite as a fast move, heavy slam and earthquake as a charge move, and it's good to go guys. You can use the IV thing that I showed you earlier, get the best CP as possible as 1500 CP. It will be 100% maxed out for your PvP Great League because of the base stats and everything is really high with level 25.5 Pokemon, which will be really helpful for you to win the game because every level counts against your opponent. Okay, remember that. Anyway guys, if you still watching this video until now, thanks for watching, and I appreciate all your help and support. Not only that guys, please hit the like button and follow me on YouTube 1ZYT. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Also don't forget to follow me on all the other social medias, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. I'll be posting little tips and hints and gameplays and stuff like that in my other social medias. I'm more active there than YouTube, but still please do subscribe, show me the support, and I'll give you loads of tips and hints how to beat your opponent. Thank you very much. I'm out. Peace out, Z's out. See you later, alligator.